In the last 3 years, Praja has conducted a study to map the status and reforms in urban governance across all states in India. Based on this study, Praja has released an Urban Governance Index in December 2020. In this index, Maharashtra ranks second among the 28 states and the NCT of Delhi. However, its score is only 55.15 out of 100. Let us understand the reforms that are needed to further improve the urban governance structure in Maharashtra. Mayor's Office. Are the mayors of the cities in Maharashtra actually empowered? Just like the Prime Minister and the Chief Minister, who are heads of the union and state governments respectively, the mayor also needs to be empowered adequately as the de jure and de facto head of the city government. However, currently in Maharashtra, the mayor's office is merely ceremonial and not empowered to implement a vision-oriented plan for the development of the city. What should be done to empower mayor's office in Maharashtra? In order to strengthen the mayor's office, his presiding term needs to be coterminous with the term of the city government. The mayor should be directly elected by the citizens and should have executive authority over the commissioner. He or she should be head of the Apex Committee and have independent authority to appoint the chairperson of the subject and standing committees. The councillor and the council. Why do we need to empower the councillor and the council? The councillors, being the closest elected representative to the citizens, are the best placed to understand and cater to the citizens' current issues and plan for their future needs as well. What should be done to empower the councillors and the council in Maharashtra? Firstly, to empower the councillors and the council, Maharashtra government should conduct regular and structured training for the councillors of 27 corporations across the state, especially for the first term elected councillors, to familiarize them with the working of the corporation. Secondly, councillors of the municipal corporations except Municipal Corporation of Greater Mumbai do not get a fixed salary or allowances for office expenses and designated staff. They only receive honorarium for attending meetings. To be able to perform a 24/7 job efficiently, the councillors must be remunerated with fixed salaries and resources such as office and staff. Further, the corporation procedure rules lay out the details and procedures of conduct to ensure structured discussion and deliberation in council and council meetings. The Municipal Corporation of Greater Mumbai has robustly outlined the corporation procedure rules. However, for rest of the 26 municipal corporations of Maharashtra, corporation procedure rules are poorly outlined. This affects the functioning and deliberation of the city governments. Therefore, the Maharashtra state government should draft and approve corporation procedure rules for effective discussion and deliberation for city governments. Devolution of 18 functions. Why is it necessary for the city governments to function as a single nodal authority in the city? The 12th schedule of the Constitution of India mentions 18 functions to be devolved to the city governments. However, Maharashtra has failed to do so. Instead, there are multiple agencies such as Smart City Special Purpose Vehicle delivering civic and infrastructure services in the cities and functioning parallel to the city government. This results in lack of coordination, planning, management of resources, and lack of accountability towards citizens. Currently, 17 such agencies are involved in delivery of functions in the jurisdiction of Municipal Corporation of Greater Mumbai. This leads to gaps and overlaps in planning and implementation. The Maharashtra government needs to make the city government the sole coordinating authority for functions of local importance. Empowered citizens. How can the city government ensure citizen participation in the governance process? To encourage citizen participation in the governance process, the citizens need to be kept at the center of all governance activity. To ensure this, firstly, the city governments should have an e-governance system in place which includes open data portal, complaint management system along with online transactional services. Secondly, as per the MMCA 1888 and MMCA 1949, there is a provision for formation of Area Sabha in every city. The state of Maharashtra has also released a government notification on amendment of the Municipal Corporation Act to form Area Sabhas. But Area Sabhas have still not been implemented in the cities of Maharashtra. Area Sabha provides a platform for citizen engagement, deliberation and discussion at the grassroots level and should be implemented across cities to ensure citizen participation. Financial empowerment. How can the city governments in Maharashtra be financially empowered? As per the State Municipal Act, the city government should have independent authority to introduce new taxes and charges. In Maharashtra, independent authority to introduce and revise tax rates should be devolved to the city governments. The cities should be empowered to raise their own resources and must also get a direct share of GST. This will be a step towards financially empowering the city governments. This roadmap of reforms on urban governance will work towards an effective city governance and lead to an improved quality of life in the cities of Maharashtra. The government of Maharashtra, along with its city governments, needs to commit to making cities more democratic, empowered, and accountable.